What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy BS195, about to dive into some MyCareer mode in 2K23. So if you haven't done so, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, and make sure your notifications are turned on. That way you get notifications for when I go live or when I drop a video. And without further, so this week in MyCareer, since it is the Players Championship weekend, or Players Championship week, I'm playing Sawgrass. Completed rounds 1 and 2 last night via live stream. Now I'm going to complete rounds 3 and 4 today. Lydia Cole is my rival this week. As you can see, I shot a -10 round 1, -11 round 2. So let's see, let's go forward. So without further ado, let's hop right on into the game. Alright, let's check the course conditions. Round 3, low winds out the north, everything goes as default. Let's freaking go.
.2K Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Players Championship. Today's coverage is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this third round action. Luke Ilby alongside Rich Beam, and Rich, this player's been playing some impressive golf. They've got the lead, they're where they want to be, but what should be their mindset going into this round?
Well, hopefully it's not on the chasing pack, because the chasing pack is filled with some big names. So they're going to have to really bear down, focus on the task at hand. They've got to sit there and keep their emotions to themselves and not get wrapped up in everybody that's around them.
Looking forward to this, Rich. Let's get into the action. See what he can do here today. Nicely done. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
He's got around 100 yards here.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Oh, well done. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup.
That was a gallant attempt. And that should secure the par on this one. Starting the round at even par.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole play.
Here we are at the second tee.
Driver not necessarily required here, because you have to shape your tee shot from right to left. And if you're a right-handed golfer, that's not the easiest thing to do. So lefties
have a better opportunity, I think, of finding this fairway than most with driver. From there, a second shot over a long bunker to a green that's very narrow, dotted by pot bunkers. Truly is one of the coolest par fives on this layout.
I knew it.
Yeah, that'll flick a few of the leaves going through there. Yeah, this lies pretty deep here.
You know what I did in there, so.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Looks like this one's bunker bound.
All 3 rounds.
Henny, what does that lie look like?
It looks like they have a good lie here in the sand.
Oh, that was pure. Well, this will be a big birdie here. Good putt to make. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And this putt coming up for his par. And that puddles up. Well done.
Hey, par.
So, still currently in the lead after that hole, but Tiger Woods is lurking in second place.
Let's see, 70.
Oh, great swing there.
He's looking for an early KO against Lydia after that. Wow, she's on the ropes and maybe down on the canvas if he continues.
Ooh,
Nice bounce back. Nice bounce back.
He's currently sitting in
Let's go.
first place. Here we are at the 4th hole.
Just a small little twisty par 4. Just going to take out a fairway wood, find the fairway, and from there you're going to have a small second shot, probably a wedge. 3 distinct sections to this green, the front, the right, and the back left, and all of them have their difficulties when hitting your approach shot into them. However, in my mind's eye, if you find the fairway, you should have a decent look for birdie.
Wait.
Great shot. Time for the second shot here at the 4th.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
He's just about 3 feet away.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Still in the lead now after that hole. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
Huge mounding down the left-hand side that you want to avoid at all costs. The bunker down the right-hand side, to be fair, is not that bad, but a little further right of that, though, that's the water. You want no part of it. Second shot is downhill to a green To be fair, that's mostly flat, runs from back left to front right, but one of the more benign greens on this layout.
Okay. Stop.
That's really not what they were looking for.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
And from about 105 yards.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Steady now. Putting for par.
Shit.
Not a bad line, this. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Our current leader is up by a whopping 7 shots now. Time to face a par 4 now.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
That was wonderfully done. Second shot here on the 6th.
They've chosen to club down on this one.
Gee, it's metronomic here. Green after green. Gee, golf looks easy when you're playing like this.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Let's go.
Well, that'll play. Now 7 strokes up after that hole. This hole is a long par 4.
Difficult par 4, 451 yards. Water and sand all the way down the left-hand side. Hit it out to the right. Find the green with your second and sprint to the next hole, making 4.
That's nicely done. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's got, oh, I'd say roughly 120 here.
A wonderful shot here at the 7th and sets up another birdie chance.
This really looks good.
Ooh, a little bit of a rush of blood by the looks of it. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
This for par.
Now, it was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was
Didn't
lost.
hit it.
And looking at the standings now, and they're currently in first place, ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second.
Right.
Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
Go with the 4-iron here.
I'm back.
Absolutely flushed. And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
It's on a great line. He just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putter hole. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. And there's always the sense of a birdie in the air when we stride onto a par 5 tee. Still a chance to attack this hole from the first cut.
Oh, no.
And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Nice.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
All right, Rich, we've made the turn now into the final 9. What are your thoughts so far?
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining
Out at
watching these two go
Out
head-to-head.
at 31.
Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete. Pretty good shot there.
Penny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. Well, that'll be one of the shots of the day, that's for sure. Oh, 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these. don't mind the look of this.
Let's go.
And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. Our leader really starting to gap the field now. Their advantage is 9 shots. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
Par 5, 558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and you might have a hope of going for it in 2. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out for the second shots if you're not careful.
Here we have the second shot into the 11th. But this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Oh, just missed. That'll sting a bit. This putt coming up is for birdie. This is 7 birdies today. Now teeing off on the 12th hole.
Par 4 12th, a new design in the last couple of years. Water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by.
Rough.
So are 5s and 6s if you get it out of position.
Yep. It's okay. I've been there before.
Ah, that's not the shot he was hoping for. See if we can make this big putt for birdie.
Nope. Didn't hit it.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Ouch, that hurts. This next putt is for bogey.
Okay. Just bounce back. Bogey's gonna
And that
happen.
was a bogey by our leader, so the rest of the field feeling a little
Bogey's gonna
opportunity here
happen.
to close the gap.
So,
And on the tee now, coming off for bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine.
And this is a really cool par 3. You've got 3 distinct areas on the green, front right, all the way on the left-hand side, and the back right. Wherever they put the pin is going to dictate what shot shape you want to have into that green. I think it's a really cool design because it requires you to think about how you want the golf ball to land on the green and the way you want it to bounce. I think Pete Dye did a great job in designing this green.
Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. Oh, that's a great shot. It sets up a birdie look here at the 13th. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
ooh, overpowered it.
Oh, so close. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
Overpowered.
Looking good so far.
Nothing to sweat over that one. Will hold. Leading by 6 strokes after that one.
Oh, Tiger coming
Next up
fast.
is this par 4 hole.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back 9, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
Game of the 7.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see. Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
Just didn't drop. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
Players do hit through a chute off this tee shot, which makes it a little bit simpler, I believe, for the players. Bunker down the right-hand side is no good because you'll have trees blocking you out with your second shot. If you miss it left into the pine straw, now you've got some trees blocking you out there. So finding the fairway is imperative. This green is no fun. You find the center of the green and you might be able to putt every single day, but in all reality, you have to find the correct section in order to give yourself the best look at making a putt. Uh-oh, this one's out, heading towards the rough.
This would be a great up and down. Hands.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
Fun-filled adventure waits. Find the fairway, and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do, but watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward second.
Well, this should be unpredictable. But disappointing, that one.
Bruh. Okay, bail out.
Going with the 5-wood. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole.
Nice.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. What a performance. 8 birdies on the card.
Nice. Oh, Tiger down by 5.
They're currently in the lead with Tiger Woods in second place. Going with the pitching wedge here.
Okay.
A wonderful shot here at the 17th and a chance for birdie. Ooh, right by the hole. Putting for a par now. And down she goes. And now that finds him in first place. Here we go, Rich. We're at the lucky last, teeing off the 18th hole.
It's just one of the most difficult, visually intimidating holes I think you'll ever face in your life. Somehow, try and hit it down the right-hand side of the fairway, keep it out of the rough, and from there, hit it out to the right-hand side of the green somehow, also keeping it out of the rough or that pot bunker short right. Listen, you'd be happy to make 5 here, that's for sure. 4s are magnificent. 3s are unicorns. They really don't happen that much. It is such a difficult, demanding finishing hole, probably one of the toughest in championship golf.
And choosing the 8-iron here. This is looking pretty good in the air. A wonderful shot into the 18th and a chance for birdie.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
It was on a good line. 5 feet coming up to the cup. That's tracking. That line was looking good, wasn't it? Putting for bogey here. And another round safely in the books. Well, this is lovely play, and it just confirms it after grabbing the 54-hole lead. Good playing, Rich.
They're ahead of a host of players going into this final round.
Okay,
I'm hoping that this player gets a good night's sleep, because this is going to be a pressure-packed final day.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.
Two bogeys. Three on the back. Only three birdies on the back. 2 bogeys. Dang. All right. Gonna have to make it up in the final round, which is about to start now. Okay, so let's go. Paired with Tiger. So let's see. Final round. Let's go, baby. Dismal -6. All right. Let's see what the conditions are. Medium winds out the northwest. Everything is default. All right. Let's go. Final round.
Sports in association with the PGA Tour.
4 or 5 shot lead over
The
Tiger.
season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Players' Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. Rich Beams, my sparring partner in the booth. I'm Luke Elvey. Hope you're enjoying all the action. Rich, this next golfer starts their round. What are your expectations of them today?
Never easy going to bed with the lead, and they're out here today. It's probably weighing on them a little bit. I got to say, though, this player has been playing well. That's why they have the lead. So they have to be excited, and they have to like their chances going into this final round.
Can't wait to see how today's play plays out. Time to get to the action.
Look at that. You don't want that ball back.
Time for the second shot into the first.
I think I might have went over too far.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
What a quality shot, that. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some.
Overpower. Too far.
Just 3 feet to the cup. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole.
Far shot.
That's a rock solid par right there.
We've arrived at a par 5.
Drive it out to the right-hand side to give yourself a good look at reaching this green in 2.
This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Going
Finally,
for this green in 2, Rich. It's an exciting but daunting task.
The green is minuscule from back in the fairway. You know that you have a little bit room over to the left, but you're going to fall off into a low area. And if you miss it out to the right, you're going to find a very deep bunker on the right-hand side of the green. There's really no great miss around here, but if you're going to go for it, you have to know that your short game is going to bail you out no matter where you miss it.
Opting for the 5-wood.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
That should set up another chance. What's in front of them, Henny?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
Stay up, stay up, stay up.
Okay, steady now. Always nice to have a birdie putt.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
So, still currently in the lead after that hole, but Tiger Woods is lurking in second place.
Lovely, lovely rhythm.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
Hit
Oh,
it.
you know you want to.
Just hammered that through the line. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
It's looking solid.
Yeah, we'll take that. Currently in first position. Teeing off here at the 4th.
Par 4, 384 yards from the back. A long snake-like bunker down the right-hand side to a cool little green with all sorts of movement on it. A very fun hole to play indeed.
This one should find the rough. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up this shot from about 120.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Wonderfully played. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
Putting for a par here. The putt drops and we're moving on. Time to face par 4.
Par 4, 471 yards to the back. Drive it out to the left-hand side to give yourself the best angle for your second shot into this long, thin green.
Stop.
That's a little untidy. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's got roughly 105 yards here. got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
Quality shot, that one. This putt was about 16 feet. Oh, that's frustrating. Just a short putt remaining here. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Time to tee off at the 6th.
I missed the tree. I thought that was a really cool feature of this hole. You had to flight it underneath the tree back in the day to find the fairway. The bunker down the left-hand side has been expanded quite a bit as the lake on the left-hand side has been added as well. The front part of this green is protected by tall palm trees that will certainly make you think on your second shots. This is a wonderful little par 4.
This shot is about 140 yards out.
Wind back into their grill. They need to flight this one down.
All right. 39 and 17. You won. This was 55.
Opting for the 9-iron. Right by the hole. What an opportunity to make a birdie. That will drop and it will extend the lead. This hole here is a par 4.
Par 4, 451 yards, all sorts of danger down the left-hand side. Hit your tee shot out to the right. Second shot, find the green. 2-putt, to the tee on the 8th.
That tee shot looks pretty good.
Right, not left.
Let's see how this shot goes from the fairway bunker. Okay, so that's step 1. But now we're going to hold a mid-range putt. A birdie putt awaits. Oh, just missed. And this one is for his par. That was a top-level approach shot, but unfortunately they walk off the green with a par. We've reached the 8th hole.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
Good choice. Going with the 3-iron. This one is right down the pipe.
The perfect wind swing. Nice and easy.
3 feet to go here to the hole.
This is their look at birdie.
Looking good.
There we go.
Now
Let's
6
get back on
shots in
track.
front after that hole. We have a par 5 here. Time to take advantage. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. playing from around 240 yards out here.
Wind's blowing from left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. And hitting yet another green here in regulation.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Putting for eagle here.
Come on, let's go.
Well, Rich, this is the pivotal final 9 coming up, and the players perfectly positioned. They've given themselves a chance.
Yes, but if they start thinking about it, that's where the danger happens. They have to keep their head down and keep playing on the front foot if they want to see this thing home.
That's the kind of strike that's going to make them come back every day of the week. Well, this could alter the line of the shot. That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. Henny, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
Yeah, you could have an ice cream to go along with this sand day. It looks lovely. This is sitting pretty.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. That was a gallant attempt. And that should secure the par on this one. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after
Nice
that.
par save.
Looking at a par 5 here.
Par 5, 558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and you might have a hope of going forward in 2. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the second shot, so if you're not careful.
Well, I like the look of the line here. They should find the fairway. Second shot here on the 11th. I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Oh, this looks pure.
Come
That's a
on, let's go.
sensational putt to make. And what about the glimpse they just gave their rival? Come and catch me now. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Well, they'll be looking to use that momentum they generated on the last with an eagle.
Par 4 12th, a new design in the last couple of years. Water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by, but so are 5s and 6s if you get it out of position.
It's heading to the rough for mine. Not far from the green here, just in the green side rough. Yeah, that one will play. 7 feet to the cup.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Oh, so close. Big putt for par coming up. Leading by a whopping 7 shots after that one. This hole is a par 3.
So many different levels to this green. On the par 3, playing 181 yards from the back. You can get it close. You can even make a hole in one. But watch out, if you hit in the wrong spot on the green, it'll be difficult to 2-putt from there.
Going with the 6-iron here. That's a good shot by him. Oh, come on. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
This is a 12-footer here. This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
An opportunity to make a par here. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back 9, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
I like that, didn't it? And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
So I might need to sit. This would be a great up and down. If he makes this, he'll save his par. Job done. Let's head to the next. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
One of the more simple tee shots on the golf course, par 4, 470 yards. Just a little fade required off the tee to the fairway. The green sits up above the fairway a little bit, surrounded by a couple of bunkers, but I've got to say, I like this hole. It's straightforward, it's simple, before you head into the final 3.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up from about 130 yards out.
Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. Oh, stop it. What a shot. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
Little birdie look in here. Yeah, this is looking nice.
Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one.
What a great feeling being that far ahead with just 4 to play.
And looking at the standings now, and they're currently in first place, ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one. Playing this shot from about 180 yards.
Puff of wind blowing right to left for him.
Opting for the 6 iron. Well, this one's going right at the flag. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader. 15 feet to the cup. This one's dialed in. Didn't quite judge the speed on that one. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
This for a birdie run.
This one's looking good. Just didn't drop. And that should secure the par on this one. That's a tough one to swallow. A 3-putt par in the end. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
What a skillful approach shot. This player not holding back in their rivalry.
This one's for birdie. Was that a good line? This is a par putt. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Well, what a lovely position to be in. Holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck.
Absolutely tattooed that one.
Oh, what a shot by our leader.
That drive was simply astonishing.
Going with the 8-iron here. This one is headed to the right. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A. All that hard work, it's time to pay it off. Make this for the tournament. Ouch, that hurts. Don't sweat that last opportunity. This is another one to knock it in and win the tournament. And that'll do it, Rich. Well,
Struggled the last 2 rounds, but
Winning the Players'
we had a
Championship
big enough lead
is
that
easily as good as winning
just kept
any
pushing forward.
major because the field quality is so amazing. This is going to speak volumes for this player and the career going forward. This is a heck of a win. I can't wait to see what they produce next.
And Henny, it goes without saying that this player dominated their rival today.
Luke, while they've been out on the golf course, I've been cooking. Here, smell this. We've got to eat up. It's some humble pie. We shouldn't ever have doubted them. There was some spectacular golf out there, and it was a pleasure to watch.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.
...2024 Players Champion. Yes, 195. Let's go. All right. Rifle up. Tigger. Okay. Valspar Championship. 36 holes. Let's look at the schedule. See when the Masters is. Valero, then the Masters. First major of the season. So 2 tournaments to the Masters. See when the Masters are in real life. Valspar. Okay. Houston. Players Championship. Valspar. Then Valero. So, all right. So the Masters, April 11th through the 14th. So I'll schedule that tournament for April 11th. Yeah. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Till then, catch y'all doing. I'm gonna stream some, but just be prepared for the week of April 11th through the 14th. That weekend. Thursday, Friday, Saturday will be Masters Week. Deuces.